Unbelievable star keen to join Man United, wants to play for Amorim. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim has been handed a boost in his efforts to sign Bayern Munich star Mathys Tel, Dean Jones has exclusively told Givesport, with the forward thought to be keen on playing under the Portuguese boss. Amorim is still looking for a striker to come into his ranks in the January window after seeing his current contingent fail to show strong form in the final third, and Telefone's lack of minutes at the Bundesliga leaders is set to force him out of the club. That could see a deal done in the final days of the window, with Tel wanting to make the switch to England. Jones Tel very keen on working under Ruben Amorim. Jones wrote exclusively to Givesport that United are keen on Tel, and sources indicate that the Frenchman is very keen on the prospect of moving to Old Trafford. The club's natural high profile and the fact that they are in dire need of an attacker are key reasons. However, the striker is believed to be keen on the idea of working with Amorim. United are slightly restricted in terms of lodging their own bid just yet as they work on player exits, notably Marcus Rashford, who is still at the club on a wage in excess of, and there could still be scope to make a move before transfer deadline day. The Red Devils are hopeful that Tel can hold out on committing to a move to Tottenham Hotspur and other interested parties until they can put their own offer together, which is a slight frustration to Ange Postecoglou's men, who still believe they have a good chance of signing the French prodigy. Tel has been called unbelievable by Thomas Tuchel in the past, with the German claiming that he plays with a maturity half a decade older than his actual age. He said he's very, very efficient. It's unbelievable. We should always remember that he's 18 because he plays like a 22 to 24-year-old player. He's capable of changing games and he proved it again against Galatasaray. We're happy that he plays for us. As of now, Telefone's preference would be to make a move to United, though he needs to be reassured that they are serious about the move so that he doesn't let other clubs pass on a move for him. Amorim is crying out for a striker, having only seen Joshua Zirkzee score 3 goals in the Premier League this season, whilst his closest competition, in Rasmus Højlund, only has a measly 2 strikes in the division. Tel, whilst young, would add an exciting dynamic to an attack that is still clearly finding its feet under the Portuguese tactician. Man United determined to sign second Bayern Munich forward alongside Tel. Manchester United are reportedly interested in signing Bayern Munich forward Brian Zaragoza after the season, according to Spanish outlet Fichajes. The Red Devils have been impressed with the Spanish international's progress in recent years and are said to be determined to secure his arrival this summer. Zaragoza, who signed a long-term contract with Bayern in July, is currently on loan at Osasuna, where he has made 15 La Liga appearances, scoring once and providing 5 assists. The 23-year-old is sidelined with a metatarsal fracture sustained in December but is expected to return to first-team action in the coming weeks. According to Fichajes, Man United have been impressed with Zaragoza's talent, speed and ability to make a difference in one-on-one situations. The Red Devils will reportedly be looking to revitalize Ruben Amorim's frontline with new signings next summer and are willing to bet on the 23-year-old forward, labeled top class, by breaking the lines. United are gearing up for a busy end to the January transfer window, with Bayern Munich starlet Mathys Tel now among their forward targets. The 19-year-old is reportedly being eyed by a number of Premier League clubs, including Chelsea and Tottenham, and has yet to make a decision on his future. Away from Bayern. Old Trafford outgoings could open up further opportunities for United to bring in reinforcements, after the Red Devils advanced on a deal to sign Lecce defender Patrick Dorgu. The likes of Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford could still leave before the transfer deadline, with the Argentinian now emerging as a concrete target for Chelsea. Rashford, meanwhile, has yet to attract any offers despite holding talks with several European clubs and may have no option but to see out the season on the fringes of Amorim's squad. Manchester United star Marcus Rashford could still leave the club in the coming days as the January transfer window continues to tick down, but Givesport sources have revealed that a fresh move by Saudi Pro League side Al Ahly is in the making, even though Rashford prefers a move to Barcelona and is waiting on them to make their move. Rashford has not featured for United in the Premier League for over a month, and has been told that he can leave by manager Ruben Amorim. That has sparked interest from abroad, with sources stating that Al Ahly have made a move, but Rashford has told agents that he doesn't wish to move. Gimsport sources have revealed that Al Ahly have made a fresh approach for Rashford, even though he has already told Saudi Arabian dealmakers that he doesn't want to go to the Middle East. The Saudi Pro League club are looking to take advantage of the fact that Barcelona are struggling to do a deal for the United forward, due to their financial situation, though Rashford's preference remains a move to the La Liga giants. Borussia Dortmund are also interested, and could make a move as they are in a strong position if they wish to proceed with a deal for the out-of-favor attacker. Barcelona don't boast the go-ahead from United in terms of club-to-club negotiations, but they have got Rashford's blessing, meaning a deal could go through if they were to agree terms with the Red Devils. There is a possibility that Rashford may simply stay at United, and he could find a way to move forward with Amorim, despite the Portuguese tactician's words over the weekend that he would rather play goalkeeping coach Jorge Vital than Rashford, alongside Rashford admitting back in December that he would be open to a new challenge. Al Ahly are opportunistic, and wish to put a fresh approach on the table in case Rashford changes his mind, but the England international has not been wanting to move to Saudi Arabia. Rashford has previously been called world-class by teammate Rasmus Højlund, and he could look to join a team in the Champions League as a result. Marcus Rashford Man United transfer escape route revived amid major Premier League move. Brentford are considering a move for Andreas Christensen, a transfer that could have a significant domino effect on Barcelona's hopes of signing Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford. Rashford, 27, has been linked with a sensational move to Barcelona before the end of the January window. It was reported on Saturday that the England international, who has fallen out of favour at United, is willing to lower his salary demands in order to sign for Barca. A switch to the Catalan region is Rashford's dream. However, Barcelona's current financial situation is making a deal this month difficult. The club need to create salary space for Rashford to sign and have been looking alternative options. Their initial idea was to offload Ansu Fati, but the former Brighton forward is reluctant to leave despite not being part of Hansi Flick's plans. Eric Garcia's departure was then considered but has been ruled out even though the ex-Manchester City defender is receiving significant interest from Real Sociedad, Como, and Girona. Mundo Deportivo reported over the weekend that Barcelona could find a solution with former Chelsea defender Christensen. The 28-year-old, who has been subject to interest from several clubs, including United and West Ham plus others in Europe, is now said to be wanted by another Premier League rival. Brentford are weighing up a January swoop for Christensen, as per The Independent, as their head coach Thomas Frank looks at whether he can boost his defensive options. The Dane has made just one appearance for Barca this season after struggling with injuries, but is back fit and could leave before the end of the month. Reports in Spain have suggested that Christensen is keen to stay and fight for his place at Barcelona, but there is still chance that he could depart. If Barca managed to get him off the books, that could free up room to revive the push Rashford from United, a move that would suit all three parties involved. It's clear Rashford is not part of Ruben Amorim's immediate plans, despite the fact he doesn't know whether or not the Wythenshawe-born player is going to leave the club this month. Rashford has not played a single minute for United since the Europa League trip to Victoria Plzen on Thursday, December 12. Speaking in his pre-Fulham press conference,